Okay, so using our light strips, let's look at making a sleep mask. So this is the MindFold sleep mask, and it's relatively affordable. It's one of the least expensive ones on the market. We pick it because it's so simple to work with, and if you really can't mess it up, because all it is when you turn it around is cut foam. That's all this is. That's glued on. So it's just cut foam. And that's all there is to this mask. So if you were to somehow mess it up, then just get you another piece of foam or whatever. But let's take a look at how to put, what we want to do is we want to take our light strip here and we want to put it into the sleep mask. Then another reason we like this one is because it works good. It fits really easily. All right, so let's take a look at how to do that. Okay, so here we are at the mindfold mask again. Let's look at what we want to do is we want to fit this inside of there. Now you see that that strip is totally thin. So all we need to really do is make a slit here for the cable and a slit here for the strip, for the middle of the strip, and then slide it right in. Okay, so that's real simple. X-Acto knife. Now you just want to cut across the center here. Okay, and you don't want to rip it too much. You may end up putting some tape on or whatever just if you need to. But let's just make a quick cut. So just break the surface just so you can get your line started. And it should just split right open. It's just foam. Just dig deeper. Okay. Cut away down to the glue. And that's it. And then you can actually separate that bottom part by digging in a little bit. Just so that it's got room to go inside of there. All that is foam glued. So just separate it a little bit. You don't want to separate too much. This is a little tough part right there. And you definitely don't want to cut through the mask. So you do that on the other side too. Just separate it away a little bit. Alright, so there's our first cut. Now, a second one we're going to need around here. So just do the same thing, just score it with a line. And then just start peeling away at it. And if you pull it with your fingers, see, you can see it divide. And really that's all we need. We don't need to go all the way down on that one. So there's our cuts, and see when you've made them, they're seamless once you're done. And you haven't hurt the mask substantially. Alright, so let's put in our strip. Okay, got our strip right here. Again, just watch and don't pull off those cables. So all I do is just go in sideways like that. And then just lay the strip right down in there. And see, that's a pretty seamless fit. Now inside of here, spread it, come down, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Now, as I mentioned, you may want to come across this with some tape, but once it's up against your face, you don't have to. It's okay. It's not going to come out. Now, one thing you might want to do, because this is a sleep mask, right? So put some electrical tape on your thing. We've already got it to where it'll mount just fine. We don't have to worry about that anymore. So I'm going to get some electrical tape, and then we'll remove the double double back tape, and we'll put it on. So hold on. Okay, so we're going to put some double back tape on our strip. Now, I'm just going to say, before you put the strip in, you've made a cut, you've messed with it a little bit, test it before you put it in. That way you'll know you haven't screwed anything up, and because after you put the tape on it, it becomes a little harder to work with. So just test the strip. It's fine. We haven't heard anything, of course. All right. That's just a safety precaution. All right. So what we want to do is we just want to put on a piece of electrical tape. Just get your electrical tape here. Just cut off a small section, say about that big. Okay. And now we're just going to put it around the cable. So just grab your cable. Come from the back side, it's kind of easier. Got more surface area. Just lay it across the back. And then just come over the top, trying to keep it from folding in on itself. Okay, and I kind of do it at an angle like that, because then I can come over with a fold the other way on top. And that'll protect your cable, give it a little bit more tensile strength, be more resistant. Now it's because it's going to be in a sleep mask, so it's going to be pulled around. And if you wanted, you could put another piece of tape over the top just to reinforce that, and that'd be a smaller piece. So get a smaller piece of tape here, a small line, something like that. And we got our fold here. So just pull that across, tuck it down, pull that piece across, tuck it down. So that will ensure that our light strip is even stronger than it was before. And we still got enough room for our tape there. So you shouldn't have any trouble with that. All right, so let's remove our double-sided tape. Expose the glue surface. Now this, try not to get too much fuzz on from the foam on this tape, because it'll stick better if you don't. So there I go, I've removed the labels. All right, so now we just want to feed it back into the strip. Try not to, again, get too much foam, so spread it a little bit. Just pull it down inside of there. Set your side into here. Just trying to keep it as stable as possible. Then just push down. Push down in the center. And that, my friend, is a sleep mask. Now this one's a little off as far as it's not bad though. You know, in closed eyes it's really not going to matter. So I could fix that. Just pull it up. Line it straight. There we go. And that's it. That, my friend, is a sleep mask. Okay, so there's your mindfold sleep mask. Now you got your cable. Pulls out to the side. No big deal. Again, if you find that this starts to create a problem or part, then you can just put a little tape on there or even a little glue inside of it. But as you're wearing it, it's not going to really be a problem. Okay, so there it is, making a sleep mask. Super simple. I'll put links to this mindfold sleep mask. Let's go ahead and test it again as we can. Let's go ahead and test it again. Put on the casino and go to the sleep category. Let's go to the night voyage category and get dream. And there you go. I'll turn down the lights. And there's your casino sleep mask. Happy dreams.